Hi, everyone. State Representative Charles Owen here. I want to come to you tonight with a quick video message, let you know what's going on. I am in Baton Rouge. The legislature called itself into session to deal with a number of important issues that the state is facing. Primarily, I'm going to talk with you tonight about our budget, about the recovery from Hurricane Laura, reopening Louisiana, and education. You know, the budget in Louisiana is always complicated. It was further complicated this year because of COVID, the ensuing shutdown of our economy, the insertion of federal revenue streams, and all sorts of things that have just made this an unusual year. Our fiscal committees are looking at what the budget's going to be and what the outcomes are going to be. And I will brief you on this as developments arise. In terms of Hurricane Laura, I just want to make sure that everyone knows that the state is working hard to make sure that we're going to meet our obligations to our citizens and our communities to help you rebuild as quickly and as efficiently as possible and to get back to normal as quickly as possible. We're also going to be working with our federal government partners to make sure that Louisiana, specifically our towns and our citizens, get the resources they need, to augment this building process and to help us get back to some semblance of normalcy. Real quickly, I just want to pass along my sincere thanks to the first responders, the police forces, the linemen, the city officials, the parish officials, the waterworks folks, everyone that was involved in the recovery efforts in the immediate aftermath of Laura. I was so proud of our parish and city officials, our emergency preparedness offices, our National Guard, everyone that worked together for this thing, that got us through these really tough moments. I was also very, very proud, and I want to give a shout out to our Christian faith community who pulled together and helped their neighbors and helped their communities and helped their cities throughout this thing. It was a great team effort. I know a lot of things are ongoing. A lot of folks are still in recovery mode. But I just want to give a shout out to these folks and to say I am sincerely appreciative of your hard work, the sacrifices you made for your fellow citizens. And it was a great demonstration of who we are as Louisianians. And I was very proud. And I'll let you know I will never forget those moments. I'll let y'all know that I am primarily down here, and one of the things that the legislature is primarily working on is the issue of reopening our state. There are a lot of opinions as to what the state ought to be doing, what the legislature ought to be doing, what the governor ought to be doing, what everybody ought to be doing on this thing, and that's why we're here. This is democracy, and it's part of our framework in Louisiana where the legislature can call itself into session to make changes and adjustments that are necessary. I am focused on reopening our state. I am also acutely focused on making sure that the civil liberties of our citizens and our businesses and our churches and all of our communities are protected or, where necessary, reinstated. I'm very disappointed. I'm very disturbed with some of the things that have gone on. I think it is high time that we reopen our state, and I'll be working with my colleagues to do everything we can to get our state back open as quickly as possible. I know y'all have heard this for some time. I think we've reached a point where the majority of my colleagues are ready to move forward. I know I certainly have. I have been ready to move forward for some time, and I am glad we're here and we're going to get some things done for us. One of my other duties that I'm very much focused on down here is providing the support, the guidance, and any help that I can to the teachers, to the administrators, to the school districts, to the students and families back in our parishes as they try to get back in school. This is a multi-layered problem that deals with federal law, that deals with state law, that deals with policies from the Board of Elementary and Secondary Education. I'm going to tell you right now that I'm standing with the people in our parishes, and I'm going to support the people in our parishes in their efforts to get back to school, to get our students back in classes, have our teachers teaching our students, and getting back to a place of normalcy. I have great confidence in Superintendent Cade Brumley. I have great confidence in Superintendents Cooley and Williams back in Beauregard and Vernon Parish and their excellent staffs. I know that everyone's working hard, and I am going to be supporting them. I'm going to be supporting our families, our students, our teachers, everyone involved. I have your back on this thing. I'm going to be introducing legislation to try to take some of the burden, some of the pressure off the testing paradigm that we have in Louisiana for the near term. We need to be focused on getting in school. We need to be focused on teaching our students again. Friends, we all know we're at a strange moment in history. 2020 has been a year like we have never seen. Every time new news comes out, it seems like it's something different and something crazy. But you know what? We as Americans have had tough times before. Our families have been through tough things. Our parents, our grandparents. We are Americans. We are Louisianians. Where we live, we're actually the people of no man's land. We're a tough people. We are resilient people. We are patriotic people. And we're going to stand together throughout the rest of this thing like we have through this hurricane, and we are going to get through this. It is my honor to be your state representative. I'm going to tell you, you can contact me and you can ask me anything you need to ask. I am here. I work for you. If you're a praying person, I ask that you continue to join me in prayer, to pray for our country, to pray for our state, to pray uh, for all these things that are going on around us, and just ask for God's blessings and strength and mercy as we go through this. That's it. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America and the great state of Louisiana.